What it do, Sensei Crew? It's Anime Sensei here, and we're back in this joint. On a roll today. I'm uploading a lot of videos today, so I hope y'all can understand. And from now on, I'm setting light goals. Light goal is 4 likes. I'm pretty sure y'all could do that since y'all don't like the comment. Even though I asked for y'all to comment, but it's alright. It's alright. It's okay. Anyway, we're gonna be doing What If Naruto Was Raised on Mount Myoboku Part 3, my fault. As the story begins about a month or so after doing nothing but D-rank missions, as Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura were all frustrated at this fact, as they always constantly were doing D-rank missions. It was either rocking dogs, catching cats, painting fences, or mowing the lawn. If anything, it felt more like chores. As Naruto and Sasuke one day had gotten tired, as they had went up to the Hokage's office, as they were all there turning in their mission to get the money. Listen, old man, I don't mind being a ninja, but come on, can we get something more challenging? I mean, Sasuke's an Uchiha. He's pretty skilled. I was literally trained by Jiraiya, and Sakura is pretty smart. Useless, but kind of smart. So, come on, can you give us something challenging that's at least at our caliber? I mean, that depends, Naruto. Can you handle that? Why do you think I'm asking? Listen, Naruto. You should not speak to the Hokage that way. Screw that, Kakashi. The old man. Alright, whatever. Alright, let me be respectful. Can we please get a challenging mission that isn't walking dogs or picking up their poop? Alright, fine. Ambu, bring out Tazuna. As an old man who seems to be drunk comes out. Wow, Kage-sama. I couldn't believe you give me a kid who's wearing orange and blue. Come on, like that's stupid. And a kid who has duck hair. And a useless forehead girl with pink hair. Like what ninja has pink hair? Listen here, you. You can say something about Sasuke and you can say something about Sakura, but you cannot say anything about me. Naruto says as he teleports behind him with a kunai at his neck. Oh, I didn't mean it, man. Tazuna says, sweating. Listen, Naruto, you can't kill the client, otherwise we won't get the money and you'll go back to D-rank missions. You're lucky. As Naruto goes back to Sasuke and Sakura. Anyway, Tazuna, we will be ready in about an hour. Give us an hour to pack our things. As Team 7 scatters, as Naruto finds himself in his apartment, packing his stuff. As he's thinking to himself on how good this D-rank mission is, as he summons Gamakichi. Good news, Kichi. I got my first ever C-rank mission. That's cool. What do you get to do? I mean, it's better than the other rank missions. Like, can you believe they have us walk dogs, paint fences, catch cats? Like, that's more of chores than anything. That's gotta suck. And while I'm doing all this, you're back there in Mount Myoboku just chilling, eating chips and flies. I mean, hey, I'm living the life. But I need you to follow me. Basically, you mind staying in my bag because I have a bad feeling. Basically, for all we know, someone could sneak up on us while we're on this mission. Sure, it is a C-rank mission, but you never know. From what I read up, C-rank missions can easily turn into A-rank missions. So, yeah, we're gonna need you. Just stay in my bag and stay hidden so no one can see you. Alright, fine. As Naruto had finished packing up his things, about 5 minutes or so, he had made it to the gate, as he had seen Team 7 and Tazuna, who were all kind of a little frustrated Naruto was slightly late, with Kakashi being the only one who was seemingly calm, along with Sasuke. Alright, let's go, Team 7. As Kakashi and Team 7 all walk off. It was about 30 minutes or so, they were all walking as Gamakichi had whispered something into Naruto's ear. Yo, Naruto, something's off. What makes you say that? As Naruto looks down to the ground, he can see a white bunny. As he suddenly throws a kunai at it, with Sakura yelling at him. You idiot! Why would you do that to the sweet little bunny? Use your brain, forehead. Obviously, it's a trap. Think about it. If it's rainy, like we're not in spring anymore, we're in summer. So why would there be a white rabbit? Think about it. As suddenly, before Naruto could even continue on, two ninjas had appeared out of nowhere. Sasuke, formation 329. As Sasuke jumps into stance, charging at one of the demon brothers, with Naruto charging at the other. As Sasuke had managed to dropkick the other, as he had also grabbed his arm, throwing him to the air, as he shouts out, "Fire style! Fireball jutsu!" As it disintegrates the demon brother, giving him third-degree burns, as Naruto, who had pretty much punched one of the demon brothers in his neck, as he had also body slammed him on the ground, gut punching him, knocking him out. As it all happened so fast, Tazuna, who was shocked at the power of the two boys, and Sakura, who was surprised at how strong her teammates were, as she didn't know Naruto was this strong. And Kakashi, well, he was surprised his Genin were this strong, and their teamwork was spot on. Good job, Sasuke, Naruto. So I gotta ask, when did y'all come up with formations? Oh, well, that started about a week ago. I decided it'd be a pretty good formation, just in case anything ever happens. I mean, we made one with Sakura. What's that? It's formation 593. We will display it if it's ever needed. Alright. Anyway, let's continue on. Hey, kid, are you sure you're human? Are y'all humans? Because, I've never seen a normal ninja do that. At least a Genin. Well, you gotta know something. Naruto says with a smirk. We're not normal Genin. Yeah, you're not wrong about that one. As Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi and Tazuna had all walked by, as Kakashi had suddenly brung up something. Team, before we continue on, should we or should we not stop here? Or should we continue the mission? It's up to you guys. As Sakura was getting ready to say that they should go back to the village, as at this point, she was pretty nervous on what could happen, as the Demon Brother incident had surprised her greatly, to the point where she was kind of scared. Both Naruto and Sasuke's answers were obvious. They both wanted to continue the mission, and Tazuna, he didn't care either way. As long as he could get back to the land of the waves safely, he could care less who brought him. We will stay, Naruto says, announcing, as Naruto and Sasuke had somewhat motivated Sakura to stay, as she had felt slightly more safe knowing that her teammates would be here, and she wouldn't be by herself. Alright then. As suddenly, before they could even continue on, a blade had came out of nowhere, as it had swung by all of them. Duck! Naruto says before it could even go hit any of them, as he had to duck down Tazuna, as Tazuna's reaction was too late. As the blade had crashed into a tree, as Team 7 could look up and see a man standing on the blade. Well, if it isn't Fresh Genin, a normal person, and Kakashi of the Sharingan. Who would have thought I'd get this lucky? I'll get to kill all of you, and then I could even get Kakashi's bounty. Zabuza of the Mist, huh? As Zabuza had went towards Kakashi, as they had their same fight as canon, before that, Kakashi had gotten trapped in the water prison, as this time Naruto, who was raised on Mount Myoboku, and with Toad, so his swimming skill was a lot better, as he went into the water thing and managed to save Kakashi. As he had brought him back out, as Sazuna was watching in horror, along with Sakura, as Kakashi and Zabuza had their same fight as they did in canon. As Team 7 had to pick up the passed out Kakashi, as he had passed out a little over after the random ninja came to pick up Zabuza. As they all had arrived at Tazumi's house, Tazumi had let them in, as Naruto had asked her where the nearest bedroom is to put down Kakashi so he could rest. As Tazumi had showed them to the room, Naruto had said to the team, alright team, well, since Kakashi's not permanently, but temporarily wounded for the moment, we definitely need to take this time and train. Sakura, I can see one of your weaknesses is definitely your chakra. Your chakra control is spot on for one, but you don't have much chakra, which is why you have great control of your chakra. People with little chakra have better control than people with a lot of chakra, like me. At first, I had a lot of problems with chakra control, mostly because I had a lot of chakra. Anyway, that's what you will be working on. As for that, we'll have you do water walking exercises. I hear they're pretty good to boost your chakra. Sasuke, you definitely need to stop relying on your fire style, fireball jutsu, and definitely work on not your tai jutsu, but just expand on your jutsu arsenal. So, here's the thing. Sakura, while you do these training exercises, me and Sasuke will train. As Naruto and Sasuke went on to train for a little bit, as Sasuke had shot a fire style fireball jutsu to Naruto, as he had countered with a water style water bullet jutsu. As it had turned to steam, Sasuke, who had landed back on the ground along with Naruto, walks up to him saying, hey dope, when did you learn water style? Well, back before I came to the village, I actually had learned it from Jiraiya. Do you think you could teach me? Sure, if you can teach me fire style. Deal. As the two boys shake hands on it. Actually establishing something of a friendship over the past week, as Kakashi didn't wake up for a week. As when Kakashi had woken up, he was proud to see that his Genin had actually taken charge and decided to use their time wisely. As Naruto and Sasuke were training one night, as they had both passed out, as the encounter with Haku goes just about the same as it did in canon, with Sasuke brushing it off and Naruto being still shocked as he was. As we fast forward a day before the bridge incident, as Naruto had handed Inari a kunai, as also Inari had actually warmed up to the ninja a lot more, as Sakura had actually helped out with that. Due to her kindness, he had actually warmed up a little more than he did in canon, or faster than he did in canon. As Naruto had handed Inari a kunai, saying, if you ever get in danger while we're gone, you just throw the kunai. As Inari decides to take it, trusting Naruto and taking his word. As we go to the next day, as Naruto had actually woken up on time this time, as while they were gone, Inari had actually had to throw the kunai, as the ninjas had still broken in to try to kidnap him and his mother. As when Inari threw the kunai, Naruto appeared out of nowhere. As he had thrown 6 kunai. 3 going to one of the ninja, and the other 3 going to the other ninja, as they had both passed out. As Inari had thanked Naruto along with Tazumi, as Naruto was in a rush to make it to the bridge, as he could see Sasuke, who was facing off with Haku, or from what they could tell, the masked ninja, with Kakashi still fighting Zabuza. As Haku was managing to get the advances on Sasuke, creating as much as ice mirrors as he could, quickly hitting him while in the ice mirrors, fast enough to the point where Sasuke couldn't even see, even with his shotting unactivated. As Naruto could see that Haku was getting the advantage, he had charged in to go help Sasuke. As with Naruto there, they were able to land a little more hits, but they could slowly see they were getting more damage as Haku managed to slash both Naruto and Sasuke on the arm with a kunai, creating a huge wound. As Naruto realizing that this was going too far, suddenly he did a few handstands as he did. The summoning jutsu, he yells, as Gamabunta appears out of nowhere. What do you need, kid? Gamabunta, I need your help. Hey, you see that ninja down there with the mask? As Gamabunta looks down, seeing Haku. Basically, we're fighting him right now. He's an enemy ninja, and we need your help. As Gamabunta could observe and see that Naruto and Sasuke were both greatly damaged. As Gamabunta had gotten slightly angry at the fact that this ninja had hurt Naruto. As he had destroyed the ice mirror that Naruto and Sasuke were in, as Haku and both Zabuza looked at Gamabunta with their jaw dropped, as they were actually panicking, wondering what they could do, as Zabuza had tried to get Gamabunta with the water-style water dragon jutsu. As he went charging towards Gamabunta, he had brushed it off with his sword, easily, as Haku had tried to do the ice-style ice dragon jutsu to help Zabuza, but it was proven useless. As Gamabunta, getting tired of this, suddenly Haku was able to make a senbone with ice, as it actually managed to cut Gamabunta a little more. As at this point, Gamabunta was pretty much bloodlusted at the fact that they were playing games with him and they had hurt Naruto. So he decided to just end it here, as he had slashed both Haku and Zabuza simultaneously at the same time, as they had both fell, basically slashing them both in half. As both Naruto and Sasuke thank Gamabunta, as Gamabunta disappears, saying, "You're welcome," with all of them landing back to the ground, as Sakura was still guarding Tazuna. Suddenly Gato had appeared, as Gato started talking a lot of smack about Tazumi, about Tazuna, and about the ninja, as Naruto, who had grown tired of this, suddenly appeared right next to Gato, staring him right in the face. You know, people like you are the people who deserve to die. And usually I wouldn't say people deserve to die, but someone wise told me, sometimes to get peace, you need to get rid of the people who don't want peace. As Naruto slashes his neck off, as his head falls to the ground, as all of Gato's shinobi who watched this all started to panic, as Naruto had did the Shadow Clone Jutsu, creating about the same amount, as he had managed to kill all the ninjas. Not all of them, but mostly knocking all of them out. As Naruto can look, he can see that the village is watching. These people have caused trouble for you. Here, get your revenge now. As most of the villagers that came, stomping on some of the shinobi, hitting them with frying pans or swords, whatever they had. As Naruto had passed out along with Sasuke and Kakashi, as later that day, he had actually woken up, as Kakashi had actually came to confront him and Sasuke. Also along with Sakura. Team 7, I gotta say, I'm very proud of all of you. Sakura, you did a good job on guarding Tazuna. Naruto and Sasuke, you did a very good job on defeating that ninja. See, teamwork like this is why you're about the best team I've ever had. Thanks, Kakashi-sensei. And besides, we wouldn't be a team if we didn't work together. Alright then. Well, get ready, pack your things tonight, because we're leaving out early tomorrow. As we fast forward to the next day, as Naruto had said his goodbyes to Inari and all of them, similar to how it was in canon, with Sasuke being a lot more friendly here too. As they make it back to the village, about 3 weeks later or so, Kakashi had told Team 7 to meet him at the bridge. As he tells them, Team 7, listen, good news. Well, there's this tournament called the Chunin exams. Basically, an exam where you get to be promoted to Chunin. Basically, when you become Chunin, you start to do your own missions by yourself. And basically, there'll be 3 stages of it, and it's in a week. So, get ready to train. Also, you have a choice. You cannot be forced into this. So, yeah. Also, it's a group vote. So, if one of you doesn't want to do it, unfortunately, you cannot participate in this. As Sasuke and Naruto were both hyped for this, but Sakura was slightly nervous, as Naruto and Sasuke could both sense this. They had both walked up to her right after Kakashi had left. Listen, Sakura, no pressure, but it would be very good for us to participate in the Chunin exams, even if we don't win. We'll be a team. Let's say I pass out. You guys will be there for me. Let's say Sasuke passes out. We'll be there for him. let's say you pass out, we'll be there for you. You get what I mean? We're a team, Sakura. You don't have to worry. Just train. Spend your time wisely. Here, take this scroll. As Naruto hands Sakura a scroll on Earth Style, as he had actually discovered Sakura had an affinity for Earth Style, as he had decided to teach her Earth Style Jutsu. As... Hold up, should I end it off here? What do y'all think? Y'all want me to end it off? I don't want to end it. As we fast forward about a week later or so, as Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura had all decided to train as a whole, training as a team, as they thought that would be best, since they weren't aware that they might have to fight each other in the Chunin exams, thinking that this would be the best idea. As Kakashi was actually pretty proud, as we actually have a flashback to the Jonin meeting where they were basically recommending their students the Chunin exams. As Saratobi, aka Hiruzen, was sitting in his desk, as he asked the people, "All right then, Jonin, we're here to see who would like to recommend their genin for the Chunin exams." As Mike Guy had raised his hand first. "Okay, Guy, state your reason." "Well, I feel as if my genin are at the level to participate in the Chunin exams, as my genin consists of Rock Lee, Neji, Hyuga, and Tenten. I feel as if they already are pretty much advanced, since they have been a ninja for a year already. They do have the experience. So I definitely think they would be good people to qualify for the Chunin exams." As next up, Kurenai Yuhi had actually raised her hand. "I would like to recommend my genin, Kiba Enizuka, Hinata Hyuga, and Shino Aburame. I feel as if they're all pretty much there. The only thing I'd say that they all would have to work on is their teamwork. For Hinata, she can be pretty shy and show mercy on her opponent, which isn't good. Shino, lack of communication, and Kiba, just arrogance. Other than that, I feel as if my genin are ready for this test, the Chunin exams." As a few Jonin go to recommend their genin, as we fast forward to Kakashi, as he was the last person, "I would like to recommend my genin," as everyone is actually shocked at this, as no one really thought Kakashi's team would be good at working with each other, as they all decided to listen and see on how this would go. "I would like to recommend my team, Team 7, which consists of Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Uzumaki, and Sakura Haruno. I feel as if my team is already ready, so even though they have been genin for 6 months already. I still think they would be ready for this. Also, they're very good when it comes to teamwork. I've seen it. They all are pretty good when it comes to this. Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto all have shown that they're ready for the Chunin exams." Okay then, if that's all, you are all dismissed. As we go back to present time, as Team 7 are all walking to the Chunin exams, sign-up place, as they had actually encountered a person, basically Kankuro and the Sand siblings, as they seemed to be picking on a young Konohamaru. As Naruto had walked up to him saying, "Drop the kid. He's with me. He's sort of my student, you could say." "A brat like you teaching anyone? You're probably weak. I don't even think you're a ninja." As Naruto didn't have his headband on currently, as he had it tucked in his ninja pouch. Is that so? I'd say unhand him now, as Naruto had teleported behind Kankuro using the body flicker, holding a kunai to his neck, as he had pressed it against his neck. "So, are you gonna put the kid down or not?" Okay. As Kankuro drops Konohamaru. "Konohamaru, go run off a little bit. I don't want you to get caught up in this." "All right, boss. I'll see you later." As Konohamaru walks off, going to find his friends. "Listen, if you're gonna be in the Hidden Leaf Village, you must show respect to people here, and not pick on kids. You can do that in your village, but not my village. Especially with the people I affiliate myself with. Is that understood? Whatever. As Naruto could see that one of them seemed to be different from the others. The one with red hair. And you, why are you hiding in a tree? Surprised you were able to sense I was there. As the rest of Team 7, minus Sasuke, were also shocked that Gaara was there, as Sakura couldn't even sense him. How? She mutters. What's your name? As he points to both Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto Uzumaki. Uchiha Sasuke. They say, both pointing at each other. Okay then, Uzumaki, Uchiha. Just know, if I ever find you, and we fight in these exams, I will kill you. And I look forward to fighting both of you, hopefully. Okay then. As the Sand siblings disappear out of nowhere. That's an interesting bunch. As Team 7 goes to sign up, they do encounter Rock Lee, and the encounter does go a little similar as it does in canon, but Sasuke did a lot better, and Naruto did not get one shot, but decided to watch by instead. As Team 7, I managed to sign up. As this is where I'm going to be leaving it off. I hope you guys enjoy. Anime Sensei out. Road to 200. I really love this series, no cap.